Today on the channel, we're back to the Deadpool and Wolverine movie line, and this time we got two females, a little ladies' night with X-23 and Cassandra Nova.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel from the Deadpool Wolverine movie line, we got Cassandra Nova and X-23. But for all your Marvel Legends needs and everything else, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Gotta get a deal out there. And you know by now we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to start with Cassandra Nova. Let's start off hot with the sister of one Charles Xavier. Of course, one Professor X, the big bad from the movie. And one of those characters is like, she can do anything. How do you defeat someone like this? Well, you get 1,000 different Deadpool Wolverine variants and stuff along the way. And that's how you do it, apparently. But Wolverine Deadpool movie, I don't know what took me so long. Two of my favorite characters, but I don't think I watched it till a year after it came out. I'm a busy man, Todd McFarlane. I'm probably the busiest man in the United States. I don't know about the world, but we'll go with United States for sure. I don't know who else crams in so much into that one day as I do, but I do it, and you only got one life to live. I think there was a soap opera about it once upon a time. But Cassandra Nova looking plain wouldn't be terrible for a custom. Love this second head, a little Mobius. Isn't that what it is? Morbius? No, it's Mobius. Mobius, I think. I think that's his name. And we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Cassandra Nova, looking good on the side of the package. A little glamour shot. Cassandra Nova glamour shot. And then on the back, we get a little bit of words. Let's see what it says about her here. The twin sister of Charles Xavier, Cassandra Nova, was banished to the void by the Time Variance Authority. Now she's a megalomaniacal psychopath hellbent on domination and pain. And some people like domination and pain. You know, my wife sometimes. See you later. Goodbye. Maybe, maybe not. But playing all the hits here with Cassandra Nova. See you later. Goodbye. A big bad, if there ever was one of those creepy big bads. Looking like an egg person. Looks like Eggman from Batman is what it reminds me of. Can we get these hands out? There we go. And there we go. See you later. Goodbye. All right, Cassandra Nova time. Let's dive into it here. She's got a Fist of Fury and a splayed out hand out of the package. Got another splayed out hand, and we got the two hand here. She's got these, and she might do one of these. She might do one of these. She might use mind bullets on you, of course, like a young Jack Black from Tenacious D. Don't forget Kyle Gass, of course. Never met a Kyle we didn't like. We know how that goes. But that's what we got going on with that. Now, second head here is where we're going to start. We got the Mobius head. Very, very cool here where she stuck her hands through his face. It was a wild scene in the movie, as we remember. But you do have that, and I love that it's actual peg here. So very cool, something definitely different. Now, I knew this was upcoming in the future, and I got ahead of things a little bit. I got ahead. I'm always thinking, and I was at an Ollie's. And unfortunately, there's no Ollie's in my vicinity. But in a plot twist, your old boy Kyle, he travels for work. I found an Ollie's on my travel. I got one of those Matt Murdock suited bodies, and you can easily just stick that right in there if you need to. I wish I would have bought two of these Matt Murdock bodies there. Can definitely get some more use out of this one. There we go. Pops right on there very easily. So I need to check. I'm sure they're all gone by Ollie's by now, but I should have been more ahead of things and got multiples of these. They were like $7.89 or $8.99, something like that. But you do got that going on, and then you pop the hand out, and you can have it just going right through his face, which is a pretty cool thing to do. Pretty cool extra head and a very fun thing and a great way for the Hasbro team to make you to buy another body along the way. So you can do that if you want to. But now we're diving into Professor X's sister, Cassandra Nova here. And she's got just the RBF going on. Of course, the RBF face. Yes, Real Big Fish face. Shout out to the boys in Real Big Fish. I was calling it about 2 weeks ago. If you're following along here, I said, when are those guys going to get back together? Let's get on with it here. And then what happened just yesterday as I'm filming this, there was an Instagram live from Scott over there, and it's the boys in Real Big Fish watching a Real Big Fish cover band. I said, oh boy, the stars are aligning here. We're going to get back to normal here. But she's got the RBF face right here. Looking good. She's ready to party down. That's what that means, Todd. But an interesting bald head. You don't see a lot of bald-headed females out there. You just don't see it. Interesting look here. Now, it makes me wonder, do we think the Xavier family struggles with alopecia? Could that be the case, Todd McFarlane? Is that what she has, and is that what Professor X has? I always thought he just shaved his head. I thought it was just kind of look he wanted. I never put two and two together that maybe he has alopecia. And it's I guess a disease. I don't know. I don't think you could die from it, but it stops you from growing hair. Bobby Lashley has it, of course, from wrestling, Todd McFarlane. So who knows what's up with her and her head, but an interesting look, but it does capture the likeness of the character. Now, trench coat, always an interesting move here. Is she a businesswoman? Is she a PI? We're not exactly sure, but she's got the raincoat over the top. She's ready to go. Almost looks like a standee or somebody, a bit player in an Indiana Jones movie is what she almost looks like with this. White shirt going on underneath. Got those hammer pants. Please, hammer, don't hurt them. You got the boots down there in brown looking good. Not bad, but pretty plain. Pretty plain. Arms all the way around for us here. You do get side-to-side single jointed elbows. What are we doing? Are we talking about the early 2000s here? Is that what we're dealing with? Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. Neck, the whole kit and caboodle. Waist articulation. You do got a little bit of splits, not terrible. Leg goes up for the big boot. Thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. Boot cut. Ankles back, forth, side to side. Playing all those Cassandra Nova hits, I guess is what we're doing here. And she plays them with her mind. And she does fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand using code Kyle to save 10%. What do you know? Cassandra Nova. But now we turn our attention to another lady, Wolverine's daughter, one X-23. We've had a few X-23s. We'll do some comparisons in a little bit here. This figure looks really good, though. Really good head sculpts on this. Like the looks of it. We're going to dive into it. Deadpool, Wolverine, X-23, Marvel Legends, playing all the hits. X-23 over here, X-23 over here. And on the back, got the tail of the tape, got the cross sell down below. You know we're unboxing all these on the channel, so make sure you're checking out the reviews. And let's see what X-23 is up to. Spider-Man style. See you later. Goodbye. 14 and up on these action figures. You 13-year-olds, don't even think about it. That's what I'm going to say. See you later. Goodbye. And she's packed with some accessories here, making up for one Cassandra Nova, I guess is what's going on. Pop these extra heads out. There we go. Body. No twist ties to deal with, though, which we're happy to report. Sunglasses. Got to be careful with those. Little sunglasses. Some extra hands here. Todd, that feels like this is Cambodian tape. You might want to get your lawyers involved. Bam! See you later. Goodbye. And of course, Todd McFarlane only uses the finest cannibal tape from Cambodia. It's a long story. You'd have to watch the DC unboxings. But here we go. We're diving into X-23, and let's start with her accessories. You got the two, of course, clawed hands. You got to have that with Wolverine and X-23. But if you don't want those, we got a gripping hand and a different gripping hand. So you can choose your own adventure here. Let's say you want her in the background and not be so X-23. You can take those hands off her if you need to. Like most kids, of course, they go to school and they got to have a backpack. Looks to be a JanSport. Yep, a JanSport backpack, one of the all-timers. I had some fun backpacks, and I think I had a green JanSport once upon a time. But I'll never forget, I went to kindergarten with a penguin backpack. It looked like a penguin, and it went around you, and it was just a straight-up penguin on the back. You guys have seen those little kid backpacks. I had that in kindergarten, and I remember having it for a while, and I remember telling my mom, I said, you know, I think I don't need this penguin backpack. It's just not what I'm looking for. It's just not what a little 5-year-old Kyle wants to represent his life. I don't want to be known as the kid with the penguin backpack anymore. And I think my mom understood this. You know, it was the West Side KP, you know, fighting for your life. Class of 1984. You ever seen it? It's a wild time. So I think my mom said, well, if I want this kid to live, do I? She first had to weigh those options. Do I want him to live or not? She did luckily say, yes, I do. And let me transition to a more non-little kitty backpack. So kudos to my mom once upon a time. You know, we'll never forget, Mom. We'll never forget. But there it is. JanSport action right there. Now, comes with the Juggernaut's helmet here. And I guess you wear the Juggernaut's helmet to try to stop Charles Xavier and Cassandra Nova from getting inside your head. So that's an interesting turn of events. And it's beat up, torn up, dinged up, damaged up. I mean, will fit on her bald head, of course, but I'm not sure. Is it going to fit on hers? Yeah, that fits okay. So stop from those mind bullets. Stop those mind bullets coming after you. So we got that going on there. We do got some shades here. Are they, dare I say, from Decade Eyewear? Great sponsor of the channel. Check out Decade Eyewear. I just got some Big Earl 1950s orange frame editions. Check those out. I guess hit the QR code in the video and you can save $10 on your eyewear. Got to get a deal there, but looking good, pretty in pink is what we'll say. Shout out to some sunglasses. 'Tis the season, almost summertime. Now we're diving into X-23 and looks like a moody teenager is what it looks like to me. She's got a shirt that says Savage on it. At first I thought that said Randy Savage. Then I thought it said Savatage. And then it just says Savage, I guess. But a very moody face on her, just no frills at all. I don't know, just not happy. She's just down in the dumps, like a little kid with a penguin backpack is what it reminds me of. And when I say penguin, I'm not saying DC penguin. I'm saying actual penguin. Yeah, actual penguin. Ugh, gross. What are we doing? Long hair on her. Second head, same face. I guess that's her moneymaker. She's just sticking with that face, but she's got more whimsical hair this go around. I don't know, is what it is. Choose your own head adventure. We know how that goes. You got a little shirt over the top here, a little nice shirt on top of the Savage shirt. Bare arms here. We got the adamantium claws. Only 2, though, for her. She does got an X belt, which looks nice there. And then she's got some jeans here in gray, down to some blackish boots. And then she's got that one stick of adamantium. Stick? Yeah, why not? One claw of adamantium coming out her feet. It's interesting. She got 2 up top and 1 down low. It's the way it goes. But that's lethal, though. Imagine getting kicked in the neck or kicked in the side of the head with one of those. That's what we call a bad day at the office, no doubt. Arms all the way around on her. You do get a bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows. Very thin arms on her. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head removable, back and forth, side to side. Looks like we got neck articulation as well. Dumbbell up top, plus traditional waist. Big old X-23 splits if you need them. Leg goes up, thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees once again. Boot cut, ankles, back, forth, side to side, up and down. Playing all those X-23 hits right here today from the Deadpool Wolverine movie. And does she fit on a Mattel ringside stand? Yep, she does, just like Cassandra Nova. She's ready to go, ready to take on all comers here today. Ladies' night from Deadpool Wolverine, but we got more X-23s, if you can believe it. We got the X-Force versions. We got the old one and the new one there. And then we got the more X-Men costume one. Choose your own X-23 adventure. Obviously, they all live in different parts of my shelves department. If you're like me, you got a lot of different shelves. You put one X-23 with your traditional X-Men, kinda. You put one with the X-Force, and then you put these with your movie figures. So that's at least how I do it. But X-23 representatives, this is their only figures from the current Marvel Legends days. You know I don't count those old Marvel Legends. I don't like those. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Use those mind bullets. You know what I mean. But X-23 representing in style. Is this our first Cassandra Nova? I don't remember a comic version of her. Maybe I missed it. Maybe we'll get it in the future. Who knows? But there it is. A double dose of the Deadpool Wolverine movie figures. What are your thoughts on these two? Pick up, long game, no game, hard pass game? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel and all the content it does bring. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show. Available, of course, TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com is my email address, but The Kyle Peterson Show is my YouTube video podcast each and every week. Also available on all podcast platforms. Check it out if you haven't already. So for X-23 and Cassandra Nova, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
For me.